That's it.
Do that a little too well.
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to... As usual, I've got some... Our scouts have found a promising... Once you clear it out,
Sure.
before you know it, we'll have a thriving new...
Hey there.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Not really.
Once we clear it out, you'll see. Get that radio tower up and running, repair the walls, people will see the Minutemen aren't afraid of a real fight. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side and you can draw them out.
Well,
Let's hit them from both.
we'll split up, and you can join whichever side you think needs... All right, people. Try not to draw their...
When the Minutemen lost this place, the Commonwealth knew they were done.
Every shot counts! Go along! That it?
Nice.
Battles won with fists.
Seems to be in working order.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, this is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime. Which reminds me, I've got another trouble spot for you to check out. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Hey,
Is there something you need?
how are you feeling?
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor. Just let me know if there's...
Really? No.
Okay.
Hey.
For it now! You're dead. One you walk away.
Perfect.
Inside, you got, What's that?
Yes.
Inside, you got, can't tell if this was storage or trash. Hell yeah.
Got it.
What the hell was that? Just no. Oh shit!
Time to reel him in. Not that it's an option.
Yes.
Made a big mistake, rookie!
I'm through.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
I'll be doing the world a service.
Sweet.
Is requested.
You're in for it now.
Please take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
I'll be doing the world a service.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
Sweet.
Lights out for you.
Get some, motherfucker!
Safety. Please. Take cover until the lawbreaker. Attention, tell citizens.
I'm in.
May now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nice.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste in the marked receptacles.
Where'd you go?
Yes.
One way to get it cool and pumping.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. Atomic. What is it now? Who the fuck is that? Damn it! Screw this!
I'm in.
Whatever you dish out, I do you double.
Unidentified visitor detected. Beginning search.
The boss says hello. Didn't you hear me coming?
Got him.
Fugitive has been
Still got some fight left in ya?
commencing attack.
Nice.
Really want this to be the last bug you see?
Hey there.
Did the Minutemen send you?
Yes, I'm here to help.
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone. Stealing our food and some... We know where they're coming from.
Uh-huh. I took care of some raiders earlier.
Really? By the way, we've talked about it. I think it's worth giving another chance. The only way things will get...
Right? Seems to be growing well.
Awful lucky
I hear
fell
some
in with one
combat
who is.
positions.
Hearing shit.
What the hell was that?
Nothing there now.
Get a grip on yourself.
Oh, man. Please don't be ferals again. Swear I must be going crazy.
Keep it down.
Someone there?
I hear someone coming.
Everything starts to sound like footsteps.
Hey, get into position.
Don't underestimate us again.
Get shook up. Over here!
What was that? Lucky head.
Shit's got ambushed all over. Just... Oh!
Gently jittery.
Oh, someone should make use of it. Not exactly subtle, Al.
Get him! Don't you die on me! You still alive? Christ! Why do they always gotta fight back?
somewhere.
I'm dead already.
Damn. I'll be doing the world a service. All right.
Ain't personal. You or me.
That's the last man with the wrong scent. A bomb could go off in this place.
Yes.
Be the one. Come back. I was having fun.
Been one hell of a disagreement to merit all this.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Sure made a mess of it.
Only a fucking coward hides. That's all. Just give up.
The day you die.
Shit.
We stumble into a library. That's what the Suttons. Fine.
Got it. Perfect.
He died. It'll all be over soon. Time's up. It's called shooting straight.
Funeral. I thought we were getting along.
Sweet.
I think they're gonna have to forfeit their deposit. Tell me we don't need to find something. When was the last time someone came through here?
That's strange. That's
I
it.
didn't want it opened.
Nice. Perfect. Yes. terminal should open this. Got it.
We're so dead.
Think you can hide?
Sweet.
Think you can win this, huh?
You playing hide and seek?
Still kicking? Jesus.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Put on you better for it.
Going up. Sixth floor.
You having fun? Huh? I can play this all day.
You playing hide and seek? I'll be doing the world a service.
Don't quit, do you? You'll run out of bullets at some point. I need some goddamn fire support.
Doing that much.
I'll make it quick.
You don't have to do this. Lights out for you.
We are under attack. Repeat, we are under... My God. Listen, Augusta's not gonna make it. They're gonna be here any second. They knew exactly where we were.
Nice.
Augusta is still dark. Location enclosed. Exercise extreme caution.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, as usual, here's where they are.
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to...
Really?
As usual. Sounds like the...
Oh?
Hey, you. Randolph's safe house has been MIA since Switchboard, but now we got one of their dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out.
Checking out dead drop?
Not when it could be a big old trap from the Institute.
Right.
Once you take care of the dead drop, report in to Des.
Hey.
Hey there. You're the professor, yeah? I've been looking for you. Name's Boxer. Boss called me in on account of some rumors making their way through the Commonwealth. Heard word that you've been up north. Maybe run into some synths that way. Did I hear correctly?
How'd you hear about that?
There's been talk for a while now about a safe place up north, but no confirmation. Do they need our help? Can we establish some formal communications with them?
They could absolutely use the railroad's help.
That's maybe the best news I've heard in a long time. Look, I'll head up north as soon as I can. If we can talk face to face with these synths, it's a good start. Thanks, Professor. This could make a...
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Augusta's safe house was destroyed by the Institute.
It's as I feared. 3 safe houses gone. Hard to imagine. I have nothing further for you at the moment. I'm sure someone else could use your help. No shortage of files to be put out.
Ham.
Setting human-machine interface. I have
What's in the cache?
contents are
Right.
classic.
Nice. That's
Correct. You
Elder Maxon?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prigman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize the Brotherhood cannot allow those
Super mutants with nuclear weapons? Not gonna be...
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong.
Sure.
Dismissed.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Primary target down. Look at this, they bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Bridwin for repairs.
Yes.
Must have been nothing. It was nothing. What's that? Huh? What's that?
Been playing hide and seek?
This how you imagined you'd go?
I hear something! What? Who's there?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend. a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to... I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything.
Yeah.
Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we'd become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them, not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, what's important here is that you got the job done. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon.
Oh.
Dismissed.
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Dance.
Valentine.
Sir.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good...
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our... You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met. If you discover a way in, any questions, Knight?
Any suggestions on where...
I'd pursue your lead regarding... I'm not certain if she's a crackpot, or if she can genuinely assist your search. But our sources say she has some interesting techno... Anything else, Knight?
What about those energy readings? Paladin Dance's...
Our scribes are confident that the energy readings are from Institute technology, due to the unusually high frequency. But the source is unknown. We're still detecting them on occasion. But by the time we send a team to investigate, they disappear. Just watch your step. I wouldn't be surprised if the energy reading... Is there anything else?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the...
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility. The Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then.
Hey.
Ready. Yeah?
Your thoughts?
Ridding the Commonwealth of that mutant scum. I'm pleased to see that you're taking my advice to heart. And honor.
That was it.
Not a problem.
Can't pick this. Hey.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
You worried that I'm...
No. I just felt it was the right thing to do. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
Did you ever ask him why?
I'd considered it. But unfortunately, after I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see...
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course.
Sure.
This fortification would make an... Would it be possible to speak off the record from...
Really? Off the record? That's not like you, Dance.
Which is why this is going to be difficult to say. So I'd appreciate it if you bear with me. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
You're beating around the bush. Is there something you're trying to tell me?
Is it that obvious? I've never been very good at these things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
Rivet City? Must be post-war, because I've never heard of it.
You're right. It was a settlement, built inside the remains of a beached aircraft carrier. One of the safest places to live in the capital wasteland, until the Brotherhood arrived. It was the perfect location for me to try my hand at being a merchant.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
You did the right thing.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never consider any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that.
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, whatever the case may be.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good.
Let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on. Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to...
We'll be right with you.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
Amazing. It's as if time itself has avoided this place.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
You can believe whatever wacko theories you want, as long as I get paid.
This is a complete waste of time. None of what he's saying exists.
Well, if that's how you feel, I'll leave you to Edward. He'll be your immediate supervisor. There won't be any need for us to have any further direct interaction.
You really do have a way with people.
What was all that?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. You know the old insane asylum you shot up? Parsons? There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down.
Really?
Any questions?
Only about 1 million.
You should start it. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge.
Right.
You all set?
I have some questions.
Shoot.
What's this missing package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. Anything else?
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions, as long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't. Are we good?
How did this package go?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine, but never got back here. Could be simple bad luck, or it could be a deliberate end. That's why I'm sending you.
Right.
You all see.
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking...
Oh. So this package. Pretty sure we know the guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. Hey, be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would... It's like they're scouting the place or something.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your sister
mean...
is missing and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
Hi.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
She's a grown woman.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we would. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus. Now, as far as what's... Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on. Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
No problem.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't...
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Sure.
Doc Carrington's been asking for you.
Hey.
Neil is transmitting loads of information. At first glance, the atmosphere appears normal. But I'm going to dive deep into the data. I already lined up another place to stash one of my babies. If you got the time.
Damn it. Losing Augusta is a real blow. Not your fault, I know.
Hey, Doc.
Ah, good, you're here. There's been a development.
I was power napping
a raider gang has captured one of our agents. Desdemona clings to the far-fetched hope that, hey, Blackbird is alive. So she wants you to tackle this fool's errand.
More. So check out my stuff.
Give me the details.
The dead drop has the full briefing.
Excuse me. Hey. Hey. Heads up.
Go ahead. I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen?
Scribe Halen? Why? There's something wrong with her?
No, not at all. Halen's doing well. I simply wanted to talk to you about her, but I wanted to know what you thought of her first.
She's as dedicated as they come. A real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
This isn't like you, Dance. Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
I suppose I'm beating around the bush because I don't normally find these discussions easy to handle. I'll try and get right to the point. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me explain everything. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers so he could die with dignity, even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
She did the right thing.
Of course she did. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her, and for that matter, everyone under my command.
Halen will be fine. It's you that I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. I guess I never thought of it that way. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
If it makes you feel better, I believe in you.
Actually, it does. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion.
Oh?
It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
I'm here anytime you need me.
Good. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my...
Right.
I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good neighbor. That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember.
Right? Hey.
Oh, a new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite.
Yeah. Did you say something about people screaming?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some...
What's it like, you know, being a ghoul?
Well, it's a lot worse when people always ask you about it all the time. But I guess I can't blame them. On the upside, I look pretty good for being over 220 years old. Now, were you buying anything?
Wait, you're 220 years old.
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what...
What's it like?
It's like being in a time warp sometimes. Hundreds of years between you and the 20-somethings running around here. Not that you'd know what that's like, would you?
Actually, I do.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
I had a...
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
It's the truth.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.